Bonjour MFIS families, this is Madame Bianchi and I just wanted to make a really quick video as we transition to a more formal remote learning plan. As many of you already know, our staff have been really great about posting online lessons and curriculum since the beginning of the shutdown, and most of our staff have already been in really great communication with their families throughout this time. I'm just going to be doing a really quick video, but I do want to make sure there's an opportunity for there to be an exchange if families want to ask questions. So there will be a Zoom meeting coming up that will take place this coming Monday, April 27th at 6 p.m. As we're all learning new technology, I'll be trying to host a Zoom meeting. Again, the link will be there, and so I encourage you to try to join me. The district is moving to a remote learning plan. That's why it was so important for families to come and pick up Chromebooks. Thank you so much to Mr. Kalambula and the team for doing such a great job of distributing the Chromebooks, and also to our families that all came to pick them up. All schools are going to have these remote learning plans, and we acknowledge that each school's plan might look a little different. We want to ensure on our end that we're doing a really good job communicating with our families through many different ways. That could be calls, dojo, email, videos, etc. And we want to make sure that our families are participating. Grade level lesson plans will continue to be posted online, and we will be making sure those are in a weekly schedule. That was based on some of the feedback that we received from you in the survey, that it really helps to kind of break up the week and even the individual days. But please note that is not a rigid schedule. You need to do what works for you. It's just more of a suggestion. I also want to let you know that all of our staff will be supporting students in some way during this time at home. And we're going to begin exposing our students to some of the topics we would have done in the classroom in trimester 3. So one of the most important things we want to make sure is that they can log in. We know many of our older students can do that no problem, but they might need a reminder. But we know our younger students have not done that at school, potentially, particularly our K4s and maybe even our K5s. So when you turn on your Chromebook, it's going to look like this, and you're going to get a login screen. And you'll see here I already typed in my daughter's S number, so it's a lowercase s. And then it is a 7-digit number. You should have received that when you came to pick up your Chromebook in the orange envelope. But if you have any questions, your first go-to person will be your classroom teacher to ask them if you need some assistance to log on. So after you put the S number, you're going to hit next. And you should see a screen that looks like this that will welcome your child, and then it's going to ask you to put your password. I want to let you know, and I indicated that up here, you're going to put the 2-digit month of your child's birthday, then the 2-digit day of the month, and then the 2-digit year. Please note it's only 2 digits for the year. And after you put that in, you're going to hit next, and you should be logged in. So the next thing you need to do is log into Dojo like you normally do on your phone, but your phone is an app. This will be a website, so you can just Google Class Dojo and it will come up, and you will need to make a choice. So once you pull it up, you're gonna say you are a parent, and it's gonna ask you to log in. And if you're like me, most of the time I'm just using Dojo on my phone, so I actually didn't remember the password I set months ago when I started my account. So you might need to hit forget your password, so it'll give you your password so you can log in. Then you can always hit save password so you remember. But it's going to be important that you have Dojo up, because that will assist you in logging in easily, so you see all of the communication from your teacher, those lesson plans, and any important school-wide notices. Okay. So once you're logged in, you're going to look for the classroom teacher that is posting for your grade level, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But I'm just going to show you up here. You'll be able to see the classroom teacher. Underneath it says Milwaukee French Immersion School. So for example, Madame Warren posts the lessons for 5th grade, and you'll see it right up there. Another example is Madame Swissler. She posts for K4, and Madame Mahuda, she posts for grade 3. All of the lesson plans will be posted sometime on the weekend before the next coming week, but it could take up to Sunday night. So please know we'll try to have them all posted so you guys are ready to go to see the weekly schedule. Okay, again, I talked about who's going to post them for those grade levels, but I just want to briefly go over that. So I'm going to follow along with my mouse. Madame Swissler will be posting it for K4. Madame Yanasak will be posting for K5. Mademoiselle Fumler will be posting for 1st grade. Mademoiselle Lengal will be posting for 2nd grade, Madame Mahuda for 3rd grade. 4th grade is directly on Google Classroom, and then 5th grade will be under Madame Warren. I do want to point out there are some other classrooms, particularly just the upper grades, that have that Google Classroom, and they will assist you as well as getting on there. But the most of the plans are on Dodo. Okay, I'll be giving this to you in another format. I will post it and email it as well, so you don't have to write it down while I'm doing the video, but I do want to let you know all of our staff do have email addresses in addition to being able to check their dojo. They should be able to respond to you that way as well, and so I'll make sure you all have a copy of that in addition to our support staff's email addresses, so you can get a hold of them as well. Okay. So what to expect? We just really want to make sure our students are engaged in learning at home in some way. We also noticed through our survey that our families are just all very different. Some families want to spend a lot of time during the day working on curriculum. Some of our families have a lot going on at home and parents are working, and so they need supports with that. And some families want to do some of their own stuff too and read books, and all of those things are great. We just want to make sure families are engaged somehow at home. We want to make sure that students are exposed to French and some of the content areas online through what we're posting. So it's really important you're engaging somehow with what we're posting online. Families should work directly with their teachers or their staff assigned to their classrooms. And the biggest communication you should have is through your classroom teacher. All teachers have office hours, and they should be letting you know right away with those office hours. And those are just the best times to get a hold of teachers so they can help schedule their own days as well. Teachers can also help you log into the computer. I want you to let me know if you aren't hearing back from the teacher or if you need more help than you're being offered, and we'll try to figure that out together. And then I just want to say, use your best judgments. I know this is new for me. This is new for everyone. And even me as an educator, we're all finding it difficult too at times. So just know that you're not alone. And we know kids need to move around a lot and that there's just a lot going on. So use your best judgment for what works best for you and your family. I also wanted to mention that special education students will continue to receive special education support through the special education teachers and the paras. Also, regular ed paras and our interns will be supporting too. So if you see videos from them or you get a call from them or an email, that's because we're all here to support. Our specialists as well, art, music, and gym will be included. Oh, in addition, library, I didn't put that on there, but library as well. And we, again, based on your feedback, we heard from you that lessons are kind of posted all over the place. We really want to make sure they're in one place per your feedback. So those lessons will be directly put in the lesson plans you receive from the teachers. And just a reminder, students are going to be doing a much smaller amount of their day is going to be spent than if normally they were in the classroom. So they won't be doing 7 hours of work or anything like that at home. And obviously little kids are going to be able to do, a smaller amount of time, an hour or so. And it'll build a little bit as you go up through 5th grade. Okay, but just keep that in mind. Again, I want to remind everybody this is unprecedented. This is nothing that any of us have planned for. So again, I can't reiterate enough how awesome our families have been, how awesome our staff have been, and we're all just working on this together. Again, do the best that you can. Please know that what you're doing is awesome, and let the teacher know if you need resources in the community. If there's something that you need, there is some support staff that we have available that can contact you and help connect you with any needed resources. And just know that you are awesome, and you are enough. And we're going to get through this all together, and our school community will only be stronger for this. We are MFIS. So with that, I hope you take care. I hope everyone is well, and just know that we're all thinking of you guys. And stay tuned. We'll put some updates. I don't want to overwhelm with too many updates, but I will be continuing to be in contact with you all, and I hope to see you on the Zoom call if you want to do a question and answer. Take care.